So does that mean you have to be a good manager to be a good director? You really have to be a team leader. Yeah.
Very good team leader, and sometimes depending on whom you have in your cast, you have to be also like father, you know, because the actress will come and say, "Oh, look, my skin, I can't go out in the sun today, and can't you do the shot here?" And somebody will say, "Your lighting is facing the other way. Would I look better?" Like the last film, my actress was totally worried that she will not say her line this way because she gets some horrible wrinkles here when she comes ahead, you know. So you have to like take up, and this kind of conversations, you know, like last hour to explain, look, you do look pretty, I'm there to judge.
You're going to have different identity every time.
Yeah.
So like I was, the schedule is only 2.5 months in Turkey because of budget, but 4 months is still there. And then one night, the makeup lady comes up to me and cried. She said, "My husband is going to divorce if I'm not going back within 3 days." And then the second night, the costume lady comes. He said, "Fine again. The makeup lady don't have dinner with me. I don't know why." That's my problem. That's not my problem.
This is very, very true. You have to take up in addition role of
parents sometimes.
Shrink. Shrink like cycles.
And have you also had to use the whip or an electric prod with your cast or crew or whoever?
Yeah, I think, you know, not really. I mean, it depends, but it's. I think it changes from person to person and film to film. You know, and film crew is a very strange thing. When you have 150, 200 people, you have very different relationships. You know, like you have with someone else, you are totally dealing, and you, in a second later, you have to switch your mood to something totally different. You know, and this depends on the actors you are working with. You know, so we did have very, very tough production and direction team with my lead actor in the last movie. It started very well, but halfway down, you know, it becomes quite. It became really bad, and they also know that once you have shot half the movie, you can't throw them out. So you have to finish the film with them. So they also become kind of manipulative, and this is when you have to really keep the film together, because it becomes very, very tough to keep actors happy or camera people happy, and then when you are in location like where I was, you know, there are a lot of other things happen, you know, which is all the interpersonal problems. We had loads of love stories, you know, so you have to deal with that, you know, so you know that, okay, I can't put that person in the car. I said, why? Oh, she started affair with the makeup guy. Okay, no? Okay, so I said, oh, this is very bad news, what do we do now? So we had like art director fall in love with the cameraman who is married, his wife is in Poland. So
every day 1,000 problems, but 500 is not belongs to the movie. It's out of the movie.
yeah, exactly.
But is there a line you have to draw sometimes? I mean, what?
Yes.
Or
Surprise every day. Every day. I shot in Korea 15 years ago, and this is a hall, and then we changed to the karate set, and there's a karate martial arts to show us taekwondo, and then we have to put a trophy on the wall, on the cup, and then so the art directors take away the picture, and then put the trophy, and suddenly the martial art directors from Korea, yes, and the more hit the art director, we don't know why. Well, it's the president. We don't know. We don't know he's the president, you know. And then the Korean production manager, everybody wants to go, take the bus away. It's 4 hours to the town. I said, okay, stop. After lunch, I'll pick up something. And then I have a football match. I saw the football field. I said, let's go at football. Korean versus Hong Kong. And then fight. Whatever you want to. And then after the football match, everybody shake. Okay, let's go back to work.
Tell me, I mean, you went into directing Jackie Chan, who, you know, is the biggest star. So what happens at that point of time? Does the star, in a sense, take over the production? Do you have to wrestle for your space versus the star's space? How do you sort of establish authority in a sense?
Again, lucky and unlucky. I'm his first assistant, personal assistant. I was 19, he was 23, and I quit. And then after 20 years, one day he invited me out to dinner and said, I heard that you have a script in Golden Harvest. It's for Takashi, the main character, the main role is for Takashi. He said, I like the story a lot. So, can you change the main character from 24 becomes a 42? I asked the writer, and then after a week, and he said, okay. I was still questioning. I was his first assistant. And then because I have a good timing, after he completed the first movie in Hollywood, the situation in Hollywood, 6 producers around him, not doing this, not doing that, by the book, and by the union, and I'm not insulting